Hi, this is Marty Fuller. I use tarot, numbers, and chakras to help you understand your relationships better. So this is your weekly Love Tarot reading for Cancer for April 20 to 26. Keep in mind this is a general reading. If it resonates, that's awesome. If it doesn't, then this reading is not for you. So what's going on with Cancer relationships, soulmate, and twin flame connection for April 20 to 26? Let's find out where you're at. Ooh. You guys are not having any fun, are you? Your partner has 2 5 cards, the worst cards in the whole deck. These are really, really negative cards, 5 of Swords and 5 of Wands. And when we add up those 2 cards, 5 plus 5 is 10, that's Wheel of Fortune. So they're fighting themselves into a big change. They also have the 6 of Swords. They're thinking about hopping in the boat and going to a better place. And they have the Empress energy, so they want to be creative. But when we add up those numbers, we get 3 plus 6. That is 9. That's an ending vibration. So they have 9 as an ending vibration, and they have the Wheel of Fortune, which is the end of a cycle and a new beginning. So there's definitely an ending vibration and a Wheel of Fortune situation happening here. You have the 8 of Cups. You can see that maybe you have to leave the relationship behind, even though there's still love there. You do want to be happy with your partner, 3 of Cups. But that's not really what's happening right now. When we add up those numbers, we get 3 plus 8. That's 11. That's the Justice card. That has to do with being true to yourself. Because there's only so much you can take of the fighting that's going on right now. You also have the Star card. You feel hopeful that something will somehow miraculously change the relationship and that everything's going to be good. And you have the Emperor. Emperor wants to be in control, wants to create a solid structure for you to build your future on. But when we add up those numbers, we get 17 plus 4, and that is 21, which is the World card and also the end of a cycle. So there's a strong sense of ending vibration right here, more so for your partner than for you, but it's almost like you can see it coming. All right. Even if you are hopeful, you can still see it coming. So let's shuffle the cards and find out how you feel about each other. How does partner feel about Cancer? How does Cancer feel about partner? How do you feel? Okay, your partner has the Hierophant. They have values that you don't like. That's probably why you're fighting right now. They also have the Fool card. They want more freedom to walk their path and do their own thing, even though they can't see where they're going. You got the Moon card here. But they still want the freedom, even though they don't know where they want to go or what's going to happen. And you have basically just withdrawn from the whole relationship. 4 of Swords. You've created distance. You've also got the 5 of Swords, which is not a very nice card at all, which means your ego is involved. You just want to win. And you have the Knight of Wands. You want to do something that you feel passionate about. But right now, the energy is going into the fighting and the relationship, and not in a nice way. And you're starting to pull away and create some kind of distance, which is good. But it looks like you're basically stuck with each other for now. And when we add up your numbers, you get 4 plus 5, that's 9, plus 1 is 10, Wheel of Fortune. So you both have that Wheel of Fortune energy. Big change is coming, and you both know it. Okay. I guess that's how it is if you're stuck in the same space and you can't go places and do things. All your stuff is coming up in your face, and there's no escape. So let's see how this is affecting the relationship. Oh boy. This is not so good. Not so good. Your partner has the Tower and the Death card. It couldn't be much worse than that. That's the death of the old and the beginning of something new, the death of the relationship. The Tower is there, everything is falling apart. Everything is turning into chaos. So they're going through a huge transition, and it's like 2 major arcana cards as well. So when we add up those numbers, we get 16 plus 13, that's 29, and that's 11, which is the Justice card. It has to do with being true to yourself. So you both have that. You both have the Wheel of Fortune, and you both have the energy that it's time for each one of you to be true to yourself, and then see what you have in common, if anything. And you've got the 5 of Wands. Everything about your partner irritates you right now. You're frustrated as hell. You just want to move forward with your goals, and you just feel like they're holding you back. If we add up those numbers, it's 7 plus 5. That's 12. That's Hangman energy. You're in surrender. You can't move forward. Even if everything sucks right now, you cannot move forward. Not at this point. You need a different perspective. So you have to turn it over to a higher power and say, help me. Help me figure this out, because I can't see it. The cards between the two of you, look at that mix. You've got the 10 of Swords. You're both feeling like a victim. You both feel hurt. You both feel stabbed in the back. And the Temperance Angel is there to encourage you to just take it easy. Slow down a bit. Don't go too fast. When we're adding up those numbers, we get 10 plus 14. That's 24. 2 plus 4 is 6. 2 is relationships. 4 is both wants to be in control in the relationship, and that's not going to happen. So this is not looking good at all. It looks like what's coming is unavoidable, but it's not the right time yet. It's not the right time to break up, and it's not the right time to move forward. You have to wait for that Wheel of Fortune to come visit, and then see what's left after the change is over. It's very, very hard when you're in a difficult situation like that to be patient and to surrender and to just trust that, you know, the universe will figure it out for you. Very difficult. So let's find some advice for Cancer. Advice for Cancer. How to deal with this. Oh boy. So, you got the 9 of Wands. You're tired of fighting. You had hoped that things were going to work out better, but you're kind of disappointed about the way it went. You're obsessing about the relationship and feeling stuck in this situation that you're in right now. That's understandable since you can't move forward. And you've got the Chariot. You really, really do want to move forward with something. So the best advice I can give you is visualize what you want. Become absolutely clear about what you want. Don't focus so much on what is. Focus on what you want. Because once your goals are clear, you can move forward. But you have to have the clarity first. That's why you're hanging from a tree. When you have to surrender, when the Hangman is in your reading, it just means that you can't see the path clearly. So the more clarity you can create in your mind right now, the faster this can move on to the next stage, whatever that is. So that's the sad reading for Cancer for today. I hope you still like it enough that you want to put your thumbs up and subscribe and share it with your friends. And thank you for listening. Bye.